Did you know that cancer is the leading cause of death globally? The World Health Organization, WHO, says that cancer is the leading cause of death around the world. In 2018, cancer killed about 9.6 million people. That's quite a statistic. The truth is that as deadly as the disease is, there are certain things you can do that will reduce the risk of even developing it. And that's what we've dedicated today's video to, telling you what you need to know about cancer. As is our custom, make sure you stay till the end of the video because as a bonus, we'll be debunking myths about cancer that have plunged many into a state of fear. Welcome to Wellness Wonders. On this channel, we'll talk about getting healthy, utilizing both the conventional Western medicine and the more holistic and integrative approaches advocated by the Eastern medicine tenets. If this is something that appeals to you, be sure to stay around for more content like this. Ready? Let's go! Cancer is a disease that's marked by the growth of abnormal cells all over the body that can't be stopped. These abnormal cells have a chance of coming together to form a mass called a tumor. They may either be cancerous, also termed malignant, or non-cancerous, benign. And when cancer cells get into the tissues around them and move to other parts of the body through the bloodstream or lymphatic system, the process is called metastasis. We don't know everything about what causes cancer, but most people agree that many factors, both genetic and environmental, are involved. Tobacco use, exposure to specific chemicals and substances, a bad diet and lack of physical exercise, virus infections, and exposure to radiation are some of the recognized risk factors for cancer. We'll talk in more depth about each of these risk factors later in the video. If cancer isn't treated, it could spread to other parts of the body, make more tumors, and make the patient's quality of life worse. It is also linked to major health concerns and can lead to death. Now that we have all that out of the way, how about we talk about the symptoms of cancer in more detail? You're aware that the signs and symptoms of cancer differ from one form of cancer to another, and from one site to another, right? On the other hand, there are certain symptoms that are experienced by a large number of individuals. Consider the case of exhaustion. Have you ever felt so exhausted that you could hardly keep your eyes open for more than a few seconds? That is one of the effects cancer may have on a person. When your body is attempting to eliminate unwanted cells, it expends a lot of energy. As a result, you may feel as if you've just finished running a marathon. Also, anemia caused by cancer can make some people feel tired because it lowers the number of red blood cells in the body. And red blood cells carry oxygen to all parts of the body. And what about reducing one's body fat? You know how everyone is constantly talking about how to lose weight? But what happens when you lose weight without even attempting to do it? This is not a favorable omen at all. As the body works to get rid of cancer cells, it uses more energy. This may cause the body to lose weight without the person's knowledge. Also, if the cancer is affecting your digestive system, you may lose your appetite and take in less food, which will also cause you to lose weight. Pain is another symptom that is often experienced by cancer patients. Imagine having a headache that doesn't go away no matter how many medications. That is one form that cancer may take. Sometimes, tumors can press on nerves or cause inflammation, both of which can make the patient feel pain. Alterations to the skin are something else that you should be on the lookout for. If you discover a new mole on your body or see a change in the appearance of an existing mole, this may be an indication that you have skin cancer. In addition, if you notice that your eyes and skin have turned yellow, this condition is known as jaundice, and it may be a sign that you have liver cancer. Changes in the way you use your bowels or bladder are another sign that you may have cancer. This can cause changes in the frequency, consistency, or color of bowel movements, as well as trouble peeing or going to the bathroom. Hey guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, please hit that subscribe button for more content like this. It would really help our small channel grow, so we can make even more videos for you. Now let's talk about the topic that everyone is avoiding, the elephant in the room. Because the early stages of cancer don't often present themselves with obvious symptoms, so it's important to be diagnosed and treated as soon as possible. So if you have any symptoms that could be related to cancer, it's important to talk to your doctor to get an accurate diagnosis and figure out how to treat it. Cancer, in terms of what it does to the body, is a big deal, and not treating it can lead to some dire consequences, even death. So let's examine the possibilities. Let's start with the spread of the disease. If you don't nip cancer in the bud, it can spread to other parts of your body like wildfire, through your bloodstream or lymphatic system. This is called metastasis, and it could lead to the development of secondary tumors. And we know you don't want that. Next up, your quality of life will take a hit. Cancer and its treatment can cause all sorts of physical and emotional symptoms, from pain to fatigue, changes in appearance, and emotional distress. It's like a 1-2 punch in the gut, really. But wait, there's more. If left untreated, cancer can also lead to serious health problems like organ damage, infections, and anemia. And let's not forget about the side effects of treatment like radiation and chemotherapy. They can cause long-term health problems that could be a real pain in the neck, literally. And last but not least, if you don't treat your cancer, it can progress and become even more difficult to treat. This can lead to a decreased lifespan, which is the exact opposite of what you want. So if you want to avoid all of these consequences and have a better chance of a successful outcome, it's important to get your cancer checked as soon as possible. Early detection and treatment are keys to living a longer, healthier life. And who doesn't want that? So enough with all the gloomy info. We're sure the real question on your mind is, how do I get it out? Or at the very least, reduce its risk? Well, we've got a couple tips for you that can help you reduce the risk of having cancer. And the beautiful part is that these tips are natural. One of the key ways to reduce your cancer risk is to maintain a healthy weight and stay physically active. Regular exercise has been shown to lower your risk of certain types of cancer, including breast, prostate, colon, lung, and kidney. Aim for at least 30 minutes a day of moderate exercise like brisk walking. This can help you maintain a healthy weight, boost your immune system, and reduce inflammation, all of which can lower your risk of cancer. Tobacco use is one of the leading causes of cancer, and it's important to avoid it if you want to minimize your risk. This includes cigarettes, cigars, and smokeless tobacco products. Also, it's important to limit the amount of alcohol you drink, since too much drinking has been linked to a higher risk of cancers, like liver and breast cancer. Other important ways of preventing cancer include staying out of the sun and tanning beds, getting vaccinated against hepatitis B and HPV, and avoiding risky behaviors, such as unsafe sex and needle sharing. It's important to get regular checkups and screenings to detect any potential health problems early on. This includes regular cancer screenings, such as mammograms, colonoscopies, and prostate exams, as well as checkups with your doctor to monitor your overall health. Early detection is key for successful treatment, so make sure you're staying on top of your health and getting regular physical exams. Finally, one of the most important things you can do to reduce your cancer risk is to eat a healthy diet. This means limiting processed and junk food, and instead, eating a variety of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. These foods are rich in nutrients and antioxidants that help protect your cells from damage and prevent cancer from forming. Additionally, try to avoid eating large amounts of red and processed meats, as these have been linked to an increased risk of certain types of cancer. Some specific suggestions for cancer-fighting foods include folate, which is a B vitamin that can help prevent breast and colon cancer. This vitamin is found in beans, leafy green vegetables, and sunflower seeds. Another helpful ingredient is lycopene, found in tomatoes, which reduces risk of certain types of cancer, like prostate. Resveratrol, found in grapes, has strong anti-cancer properties due to its antioxidant properties. Other foods that slow proliferation of cancer cells via various mechanisms includes whole grains, garlic, cruciferous vegetables, and olive oil. So be sure to include these valuable ingredients next time you fill up your grocery cart. Our next stop is in the bonus section. Cancer is a disease that has been surrounded by a lot of myths and misconceptions over the years. Let's dispel some of these myths and get to the truth about cancer. First of all, let's address the myth that cancer is just bad luck. Many people believe that if they get cancer, it's just a matter of unlucky genes. But the truth is, while genetics can play a role in cancer, many cases are caused by lifestyle factors like smoking, a poor diet, and a lack of physical activity. So while luck may not always be on your side, you can take steps to reduce your risk of developing cancer. Another myth about cancer is that it's always a death sentence. This simply isn't true. Thanks to advances in cancer research and treatment, there are many types of cancer that can now be effectively treated and even cured, leading to better outcomes and increased survival rates. So if you're ever faced with a cancer diagnosis, don't give up hope. With early detection and the right treatment, there's a good chance you'll come out on the other side. Lastly, many people believe that all cancers are painful, but this too is a myth. Some types of cancer don't cause physical pain, and while pain can be a symptom of advanced cancer, many cancers can be treated before they become painful. So there it is, folks. We're sure you had an enlightening time. Remember, It's always important to rely on evidence-based information when it comes to your health and wellness.